I want to have a rant to you about 2-pack fillers. Whether you use them for your car body repairs or your woodwork, these are wonderful fillers. You mix them up, put in your catalyst, and they go off in a few minutes. So a very, very good thing to have. But there is one problem with them that I want to have a rant about now. So when you buy a filler, basically this is one to HB42, very good, but they're all the same basically. They probably don't make them, they probably just have them badged up. So you get roughly the same thing inside. This has been used obviously, but you get yourself a little spreader in there, you've got some filler in the tub, and you've got yourself a little tube of hardener. All that sitting in the lid. So what I do is I tend to use the lid as my mixing method. Now the idea is that we get the filler and we put in something about the size of a golf ball. Now I don't play golf, so I have to guess. A lot of people would know exactly what a golf ball looks like. That's probably a golf ball. You've got your little pack of hardener here, and you put in a pea's worth of hardener. Now that's probably about a pea, but of course it depends what size pea. Golf balls are all the same size, peas can differ. So once you've got that, you mix it all up. The hardener mixes up with the filler, and if you don't get this right, if you put too much hardener in, it gets very hot and it starts going off a little bit too fast to use. And if you get it wrong, if you don't put enough hardener in, then it'll go off more slowly, but most of the time it'll go off eventually. That's it. That's basically what you're doing. You're giving that a good old stir up, and that'll set the thing setting in no time at all. So here's the thing. Here's the size of filler that you get for roughly £8. This is the tube of hardener you get, and there's supposed to be enough peas in there to equal the number of golf balls. Now, has somebody worked this out? Has somebody actually measured that out and checked that you've got enough hardener for the amount of filler? Or somehow I doubt it. And the reason I doubt it is that every time I use this, and as much as I try to measure it out accurately, I always finish up with excess filler and no hardener. Now when you buy a bigger can, you get a tube of hardener which is more like this, say 3 times as much, and that should be enough for the big tin of filler. But again, it's not enough. So I reckon that they should give you this for the smaller tin, and when you buy the bigger tin, obviously they should give you something else. Now because I finish up with all these tins of filler, I think, okay, I need to go and get some more hardener. Can you buy hardener? Well, you can, but you're not going to get it from Screwfix or Toolstation, because all they will do is sell you another tin of filler. And then again, you run out of hardener, and then you've got another tin of filler lying around. Brewers do the hardener, they sell you the hardener, and also Selco sell the hardener on its own. So this is the hardener that you can buy from Selco, and you can see that there's enough in there. It costs about £2.80 or something like that, I don't know. That size hardener is probably about right for that tin of filler. But of course they're not going to do that because they want you to buy more filler. Now what some guys do, I'm told by the fella in Selco's, is that they will go to the tins and they will get the big tin, snap off the plastic lid, and take the big size filler with them. So not only is it causing a problem for the person that's buying this legitimately, it means that if you go to some of those tins, one thing you've got to do, snap off the lid and make sure you've got the hardener in there, and it's the right size hardener, because sometimes they might swap over the little hardener and take the big hardener. Anyway, that's my little rant. Let me know what you think. You can buy the hardener on Amazon and places like that. You can get it off the internet, 5 packs at a time. But as I say, if you need it urgently, Brewers or Selco will sell you the bigger size hardener. That's, to my mind, plenty to do the job.